The following game is being played with History Maker Baseball Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2022, all rights reserved. If you would like to order a copy of History Maker Baseball Express, or if you would like to check out the other products offered from Play Games, please click on the link provided in the description box below. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Yankee Stadium. Hope you guys like that Bob Shepard impersonation that I did, but welcome to Yankee Stadium for Game 3 of this series between the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies and the 1927 New York Yankees. As you can see, we have a tied series up at one game apiece, with the Philadelphia Phillies winning Game 2 by a final of 5-3 in the last game. And the series has shifted now to the Bronx here at Yankee Stadium. Your pitching matchup for this game is going to be Herb Pennock against Bubba Church. Now, for the game day modifications, the Phillies are full harmony thanks to their manager after the manager of the Phillies gave his team a inspirational speech heading into Game 3. They had decided to become full harmony for this game. But unfortunately for Herb Pennock, he will be getting the wild quality for this game. Whereas his manager did not like his last spring outing. But who's counting spring training anyway? Anyway, lineups have been exchanged at home plate. Let's get Game 3 underway. Let's see who's going to lead the series 2-1, heading into Game 4 of this best-of-5 series. Mike Goliad steps up to the plate with a 1-1-6. Is Herb Pennock a struggler pitcher? No, he is not. Is Mike Goliad a utility batter? He is a semi-utility. The Decider Die says he is. And it is a no-runs 1-1-6. Yeah, it's a no-runs inning. However, there's a chance for a solo shot. The black die does not show 6. So that means Herb Pennock will be getting a no-runs inning result of 1 blank. And that will end the top half of the first for the Phils. And we head to the bottom half of the first with the score with Phillies nothing and the 1927 Yankees coming up to take their first cracks here on their home turf in Game 3 of this series at old Yankee Stadium. And Bob Musil will lead things off for the Yanks here in the bottom half of the first. And he will do so with a 4-5-6. See, there you go. 4-5-6. And again, I play it as three fresh, 3 3 semi-fresh. Try saying that 3 times fast. So the pitcher is fresh, so we move on to the batter. Is Musial a champion batter? He most definitely is a semi-champion. The Decider Die says he is, so it'll be a men on base result. So a 6 will stay a 6 no matter what, because a plus, you can't go higher than a 6. So in this case, it'll be a bases loaded situation here for the Yankees. And let's see what Bubba Musial got from that outing here. So we have either a dot for 3 hits or blank with multiple runners. See them go into the multiple runners on base chart. And it looks like we're going to get 3 hits for the game. Now, again, I am collecting stats. For those of you that are just tuning in for the first time in this series, I am collecting statistics throughout this project. And in Express, it'll be just a collective for the game, unlike you have been playing with full play card and dice baseball, like History Maker Baseball, Stratomatic, APBA, where it's at bat by at bat. So with 3 hits, Musial will be getting a 4, which is a double, a 1, which is a home run. Now, it is a solo home run since he is the leadoff batter of the, wrong one. Yankees lead 1-0 on the solo shot. And a single. So a double, home run, and a single, 3 for 3, is Bob Musial in this game. Holy. Manager gave them a good pep talk for sure before this game, and that's why they lead 1-0. So let's see what they can get out of this opportunity with the men on base, with the bases loaded for Tony Lazzeri. 46. Righty, yes. Unfortunately, same, a reliever gets a strikeout, and when we mean by same, it's pitching against batting, pitching hand against batting hand. Is it a righty-righty matchup or lefty-lefty matchup? So in this case here, it's a righty-righty matchup. So he will get the strikeout and strand the bases loaded. But not before damage has been done, with the Yankees leading this ball game 1-0, coming off of the optional men on base narrative chart that I have personally created for this project to collect side statistics that you will see in the post game for every video, after every video in this series. So with that being said, we played 1 here at the stadium. It is 1-0 in favor of the 1927 New York Yankees. Here's Eddie Watkins with a 1.46. Is Pennock an ace or dynamic pitcher? No, he is not. Is Watkins Watkins, I should say. Watkins, is he a sad sack batter? No, he is not. So that means the men on base result, -1 from Black Die, and with -1 from Black Die if he has control, which in this case he does. So it becomes a no-run inning for blank. So after 1.5 innings of play, the score remains 1950 Phillies 0, 1927 Yankees 1. We get now to the bottom half of the second here at Yankee Stadium with Joe Duggan to lead things off. 1-3-3. See, that's a 1-3-3 result. And it reads, Is Bubba Church an ace pitcher? Decider Dice says he is a semi-ace. Decider Dice says no, he is not. So is Joe Duggan a sack batter? He is not. So it's an RBI question mark. So we're going to need to re-roll the decider die to see if he did get the RBI. And he does not. So in the end, Bubba Church escapes the second with a 1 blank. NRN 1 blank. We played 2 here at the state. We played 2 innings here at the stadium with the Yankees leading 1-0. Heading now to the top half of the third here at the stadium with Bill Nicholson to lead off for the Phils. That roll, and it is a 2. And it will be a 2-5-6. So a 2-5-6 result is going to end up being is Herb Pennock a workman pitcher? No, he is not. Is Bill Nicholson a sack batter? No, he is not. So -1 for Black Die of Flash, which in this case he doesn't. It's a second and third situation for the Phillies. Let's see what we got here. So we are going to have to roll. Let's see. I think we don't, but let me double check. Workman, no. Sack, no. So no. So it's going to be a dot. So Nicholson is going to get 2 hits. Let's see what those 2 hits are. 5, which is a single. And 2 is another single. So 2 singles. So he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. We head to the mob chart. Predict Sisler. 55. And again, reading the blue and black dice, which is 55. Batting team, Dissonant, no, they are not. Pitching team, Harmony, no, they are not. So it's going to be a single. Runners advance 2 bases, so it's a. And the Phillies take a 2-1 lead off of a bases clearing single. With the second column on the mob chart reading runners advancing 2 bases, scoring on doubles. So it's 2-1 in favor of the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies. And here we go with Pat. Time for this. Leading the Phillies with a score of 2-1. And again, I always drop my dice. It's a little quirk here. And most of us card and dice sports players have here. For Del Ennis with a runner on first. 56. Is he a patient batter? No, he is not. So it'll be a contact result of 5. And 5 reads, is he a champion batter, semi-champion? Decider Dice says no. So it'll be ending the inning with a pop-out. So the Phillies take a 2-1 lead in the game. We head to the bottom half of the third with the Phillies leading the Yankees 2-1. 2-1. Here's Pat Collins. 126. Struggler or Gilded is Church? Nope. Is Collins a hero batter? Nope. Chance for a solo shot? Unfortunately, not a black 6. So let me double check here for the Saturday. 126. No. Okay, good. 6 dot. No run inning. 6 dot. We played 3 at the stadium. The score is 2-1 in favor of the 1950 Phillies. We go now to the 4th for Willie Jones. Pardon me. 156. Is Pennock an ace pitcher? No. Is Willie Jones a sad sack batter? No, he is not. So -1 for black die. If flash, he does not. The bases are loaded, and I believe this may smell the end of the night for Herb Pennock unless the Yankees can come back in this game. We have a 6 and a 1 chance, so it'll be double check here. 156. No. Okay, so no. So it'll be a multiple runners on base, and I will be referring to the red die. Under bases loaded with 5. He had a hit by pitch plus stolen base in 1 at bat, a walk in another, and a single in the 3rd. So we had 3 at bats so far, or 3 plate appearances from 1 result. So with a huge take here, we're going to say hello to Granny Hamner through the mob chart with the bases loaded. 35. Control pitcher, yes, he gets the ground out. So again, Herb Pennock survives the Phillies onslaught here. We head to the bottom half of the 4th with the score in favor of the 1950 Phillies, 2-1. Here's Earl Combs to lead off the bottom of the 4th. 2-3-5. 235 reads, is Bubba Church a star pitcher? No. Is Earl Combs a sad sack batter? No. -1 for black die of flash for a men on base result. He does not have flash. You know what? I'm going to say we're kind of getting a little greedy here. So we'll put the runner on 3rd. Normally I don't do this, but I feel a little bit greedy here. So it is a... Let me just double check here for the Saturday usage. 235. Star, no. Sad sack, no. Does not have flash. Okay, good. So no, the decider die was not used. With the runner on 3rd, a 3 and a 2. It'll be a single, stolen base, and an error. Putting Earl Combs on at 3rd in 1 at bat, or in 1 plate appearance. We move on to the men on base chart for Mark Kunin. Reading the blue and black dice together of 24. Goldfielder makes the out. No, he doesn't. So it will be an error scoring the run, and the game is tied at 2. So error on Ken Silvestri. Now to the men on base chart once again for Babe Ruth. The fans here at the stadium are making noise. 23. It's 23. So it is going to be Eager grounds out. He's not an Eager. He walked him. So he walked Babe Ruth to set up Lou Gehrig, and the pitching coach goes out to the the catcher goes out to the mound to talk things over before delivering this next pitch to Lou Gehrig. $13 for Lou Gehrig. Fresh or relief pitcher. So again, he's semi-fresh to Saturday. He says he is not. That is going to be a double or parentheses, relief pitcher. So that means we bring in the relief pitcher, then end of innings. So guess what? That is going to be a double. So a bases clearing double, scoring 2 runs. In the 1927 Yankees take a 4-3 lead in this ball game, and I believe the Phillies. I didn't think the speech would be that impressive, but they take back the lead on home turf, and they are going to. And what's this? The Philly manager says, "No, keep going, Church. You might have a chance to get us out. We're counting on you to get us out of this." Excuse me. Sorry for that, guys. I have like a little cough if I talk too much. So sorry about that. All right, so we have Musial, 34. Slugger hits double. He is not. It'll be a single, and that's going to do it. Single will, single of runners advance 2 bases. However, damage has been done. So at the end of 4 innings, the 1927 Yanks lead this game by a score of 5-2, and that's how you take back the lead in this series. No lead is safe in this Gauntlet challenge. No lead is safe in this Gauntlet challenge as we head to the top half, of the 5th. And Mike Goliath. 1-2-2. Is Goliath is Pennock a struggler pitcher? No. Is Goliath a champion batter? No. So that'll be a no-run inning of a 1 dot, and that will smell you later. For the Phillies, top half of the 5th. And the Phillies are going to make a pitching change. So without further ado, let's take a timeout. All right, Milo Pandini will be the new pitcher here for the Phillies as we enter into the 5th inning. And Tony Lazzeri standing up in the batter's box. 5.56. Is Pandini a star pitcher? No. Is Lazzeri a hero batter? No, he's not. Chance for a solo shot? Nope. So it'll be a 6 blank. And that will end the Yankees' fifth inning, and it will end. We played 5 innings here at the stadium. The score: the 1927 Yankees 5 and the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies 2. And here's Eddie Waitkus, excuse me, with a 1-1-6. Waitkus with a 1-1-6 will get a struggler pitcher for Pennock. No. Is Waitkus a utility batter? Nope. So it's an RBI result. So it looks an RBI question mark result, and that's going to be a big time no. And that will end the top half of the 6th with the score in favor of the 1927 Yankees, 5-2. Here's Joe Duggan to lead off the 6th, bottom half of the 6th, with the score in favor of the Yankees, 5-2, of a 4-4-5. Is Candini a workman pitcher? No, he is not. So is Joe Duggan. Is Joe Duggan a hero batter? No, he's not. So that will end up being a no-run inning of a 4 blank. We have played 6 full innings. And I believe you see some action out there in the Yankee pen, but not too much, as the manager is having faith in his starter, Herb Pennock, to get through 7 innings, and that is what he's going to get. And right now, we head to the top of the 7th with the score: 1927 Yankees 5 and the 1950 Phillies 2. 2-4-4. So that way you guys can see 2-4-4. 2-4-4. It says, is Pennock an ace pitcher? No. Is Bill Nicholson a utility batter? He is a utility batter. So it's a no-runs inning. And just like the manager gets what the manager wants, the manager will get 7 strong innings from Herb Pennock, despite giving up 2 runs. We head to the stretch here at the stadium. We head to the stretch here at the stadium with the score of 1975 Yankees 5 and the 1950 Phillies 2. Here is Pat Collins to lead off the 7th inning for the 1927 Yanks. 1-2-3, which will say workman on Candini or struggler. No. Is Pat Collins a champion batter? No, he's not. So it's going to end up being a 2-dot inner end result, no runs inning result, no runs narrative result for Candini. And the score remains 5-2 in favor of the 1927 Yankees, heading in to the top half of the 8th. Here's Dick Sisler. 114 is Herb Pennock a struggler pitcher? No. Is Dick Sisler a champion batter? No, he is not. So it's another no-run inning result of a 1 dot for Herb Pennock. And beauty as it would imagine, he gets the handshake from his manager as he goes to the first base dugout here at Yankee Stadium. And he says, the closer will handle it from here. He goes 8 strong. Herb Pennock goes 8 strong innings despite giving up 2 runs in line for the win. Let's see if it can stay a save situation with Earl Combs up at the plate for the 8th of a 2-2-4. Is Candini an ace pitcher? He most definitely is a semi-ace. Decider says he is an ace. So it's going to end up being a no-run innings result of 4 blank. And we are going to take a moment to take a pitching change to bring in the closer. We'll see more for the 1927 Yankees for the save situation. Timeout. Closer, we'll see more in for the save situation here at the stadium. Everyone rising to their feet as Del Ennis steps up to the plate as he is the last hope for the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies to keep this game going. He gets a 2-2-4 result. Is Will Seymour an ace pitcher? Oh, you most definitely he is. So with that being said, that is a no-run innings result, and that will smell it. The game. That'll seal the deal for the first win of the new year for Will Seymour. A second save for Will Seymour in this series, and the 1927 Yankees take Game 3 and lead the series 2-1, putting the 1950 Phils on the brink of elimination by a final score of 5-2.